Good afternoon. Today we are doing honey. So this is the honeycomb. Can you see all that glistening honey? I went out to check the bees today, and my hubby has been wanting some for so long. I just went on and pulled just one, and I'm dragging my finger through it because I want you to see the honey running as I drag my finger through. Guys, this is sweet. Oh my goodness. We are on 4 acres here in Florida. And so on our 4 acres, we not only, I've got honey running down my hands. We not only have all of the wildflowers and all of the native flowering Florida plants. On our 4 acres, we also have an abundance of fruit trees and flowering vegetables. We've got citrus and tangerines, and we've got kumquats and pomegranate and blueberries and flowering plants, roses, you name it. We have a plethora of flowering trees. And what that means for bees is they take their nectar from all the different flowers that are budding. And inside of my beehive, and I didn't show it today because those of you who have seen our videos, you've seen me out there in my big white bee suit out there doing bees. And so you know that I have a, let me see, 1, 2, 3 layer beehive. One of the boxes is a honey super, and that honey super has 10 of these. And today I added a second super box. That means that I not only have these original 10 full of the honey, but I just added 10 more blank frames because these are so full of honey. When I tell you, and I lift this up, guys, this thing weighs about 5 pounds. It is about 5 to 7 pounds. And so we're going to have about 10 more frames that are coming up near the end of the season. So I am just going to show you just a little bit how I remove this by hand. And of course, this is just running. And for those of you saying, oh, she's licking her finger, she's licking her hand. Hey, this is my honey, baby. This is it. We are not selling this honey. My baby and I are eating our honey. We are sweetening our tea, and we are buttering our biscuits, just us. And so if ever you get an opportunity to come around and get another jar of honey or something, it won't be this one, but this one is just for me and my baby. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna see if I can lower this a little bit, and that way you can see what I am doing. So now there's a couple ways that you remove the honey. The number one way that we'll be doing all the rest is by using a honey extractor, and that's a machine and small, and you take it and sit this inside, and the handheld one, you take it and spin it, and the centrifugal force will turn this around, and the honey will flow out of it. The force of it going around and around and around will make the honey flow out of it. You see me trying to bring it up just a little so you can see me when I talk to you. And then the other one is the electric centrifugal honey extractor. And that's, you drop the frame in and it still spins in that really fast circle, and the honey shoots off, kind of like when you're on a at Great America or at Six Flags or Disney, and you are on that ride that goes around and around and around, and you see people's wigs falling off and those wallets flying out, and you feel like you're about to fly out of your seat. That's the centrifugal force I'm talking about. So, but today it's just this one frame. I'm not doing any of that. So I am going to do the knife extraction. And what that is we have this, the comb. And if I can bring this a little closer. So when we talk about cap, so the knife, do you see this right here? You see the honey dripping, but I don't want, it's not the honey dripping I'm trying to show you. It's this capped comb. This is honeycomb, and it's kind of a wax. And so what I'm going to be doing is taking that comb off, that wax, and I have a strainer that I'm sitting down inside of a pot, and I am going to be using that to strain. So I've got my strainer here, and it's sitting on top of my pot, and I am taking my knife and I am just separating, taking the capping off. And as I'm taking the capping off, do you see what's happening? You see that? That honey is flowing out. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And some of it is different colors. Some of it is dark. Some of it is light. Again, they get the nectar from all the different sources. And from all the different sources comes light colored honey and dark colored honey, and so on and so forth. And let me see if I can zoom this just a little, or get this a little closer. And look at this. I'm going up just so you can kind of see how that is just rolling off of there. Look at the honey coming down. Now I'm going to do the back just a little. This time I'm going to come up, because when I did the other way, it's hard to see. But if I'm going up, you can see the honey flow over the top of the knife. Look at that honey rolling, rolling, rolling down. And again, you don't have to say, oh, you're supposed to be going down. She's supposed to be taking the knife and going down. Yes. However, I'm going up just so that I can show you what that honey looks like rolling over that. All right, now I'm going to stop the video, and I am going to go ahead and finish this. But before I do that, I want to show you the honey that's in my strainer. Can you see that? All of that is in the strainer, and it is coming down, and it is being strained out. And then I have a second strainer that's underneath that one that you don't see. So I'm straining it double. And so that is what we have. And have you ever been in a store and they sell honey, and they say honey on the comb? This is a piece of the comb. And of course, my knife has compressed it, but it allows you to see that honey on the honeycomb. So I will see you all soon, and thank you for checking in. I appreciate you watching the Van Dyke Family Homestead and Welding channel. Typically, it's Frederick Van Dyke that has the videos on there, However, you've got Dr. Marijuana Pepsi Van Dyke, and this one will be on my channel, and I'll also share it with Frederick. Hopefully he'll be able to show it on his too, and I sure hope to see you soon on either one of those channels. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Put it in the comment section and tell me, have you ever been interested in raising bees? Would you ever raise bees for your own honey? Would you be scared to raise them? I mean, would you be out there working with them? And have you ever wanted to homestead? Who out there has ever wanted to move somewhere on some acreage and raise different animals? Like we have our pigs and goats and chickens and peacocks and guinea fowl and turkeys, and we have eggs from all of them, and we plant and eat most of our own food. How many of you would ever want to live that way? Let me know. All right, so check us out, and I hope to see you soon. God bless. Later.